Then how about you? Because I assume you have a couple games, right, that you would like us to look at. Because you're gonna need to give me like a couple match IDs.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you right now.
Sounds good. And I'm gonna share my screen so you can just also tell me once you see it that everything is good. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's another thing we can talk about also. What are your favorite heroes at the moment?
Right now, Dazzle, Disruptor, and Undying. Undying, I play sometimes as 4, sometimes as 5, mostly 4, and sometimes even 5. I can even play 5 Undying too.
Okay.
But I think the key stuff with Undying is just I win my lane, and then afterward, like a mid game, it just kind of fell off after like all the tier 1 tower are down.
Okay, I see. I mean, out of these 3 heroes, I think the one where we can start with the Dazzle, but I think the Undying replay later will be quite good. Because I think it's a type of hero, it relies a lot on like where you fight. I mean, this hero wants to team fight, right? You have Tombstone, you're tanky, you can save people. You're also very good at Roshan, so this is probably something where we can already like help you to like give you a bit more of a plan for like the future games. Because something else that's very important is that no matter what hero you play, I mean, you're playing them for a reason. You will mainly play them, well, because you like them or because you think they're strong, but they're strong for a reason. Like with Disruptor, I'm going to try to teach you that you want to play fast on the map, right? You want to make stuff happen. You want to run at them, glimpse them into you, catch them.
Yeah.
Whereas Dazzle is maybe a bit more on stacking, like you follow a core, you keep them like very healthy. And Undying is more about, ideally with Undying, you want to like force objectives. Like you straight up, if nothing happens, something that's very easy and good to do with Undying, for example, you just go hit Roche. You drop Tombstone, you press ult, and Roche is gonna die if you get 1 or 2 guys to go with you. But these are gonna be some things that we can go over. So we can start with the Dazzle first. So what would you say is something that you like about Dazzle? Like what makes you want to play this hero?
I think it's just a very good bait and then safe hero. Also, it is very strong in lane, first of all.
Yeah.
And then secondly, in mid game, you can actually do push with just healing your creep. So it creates armor, right? It's very tanky to push the tier 1 tower, especially like the off lane.
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, I think it's just very unkillable.
Yeah. Let me.
When you get like a locket and then mech, you're basically like unkillable. Your team become unkillable.
I'm gonna restart the stream real quick to show you this. And then this. You can tell me once you see the stream again. You can see it again, right? The stream?
It's just blue.
Okay, then give me a sec. I'm gonna restart it. Stop streaming, share your screen. Let's try again. Maybe you can see it now.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, good. Because I want to, you can see if you can see this, right? Like if I'm drawing on the map.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, cool. Then, okay, so, I mean, first of all, I think Dazzle is also a hero that I actually like a lot. So I think I'll be able to help you quite a bit. When the game starts, how do you think about where you want to go? Because basically, one thing I try to teach people is that the more like planning you can put in your game, like the less random you make your game, the better. So like, how does the game start for you? Do you think strongly about who you lane with, who you lane against, like where you want to go, what bounty rune to contest, or do you feel like you miss some of these steps as well?
I think I don't want to take the bottom area bounty rune because the pudge is gonna hook and then it's gonna be an unfavorable fight. So I want to ward the bottom so I get some vision.
Yeah.
In case pudge is a position fighter and he's trying to hook someone.
Yeah.
When we are offlaning.
I mean, so far I think what I see
is kind of the concept.
Yeah, No, this is correct. I think just as like a general plan. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Nothing. You can go on.
Okay,
I think
like,
that's basically my style.
Yeah, no, that's good. Like, I think as a general plan, you want to use whatever strength you have with your hero at like any point. I think Dazzle can be strong on the rune. Like Poison Touch, I think is fine, at least if you hit 2 heroes, heal also. So I like that you're going down here, you know, with your team, you make some stuff happen. Just gonna watch. I think this Blood Grenade is probably a bit of a waste, but you probably know that yourself at this point.
Yeah, it's always. Yeah.
So let's see. You tango up, you chill a bit. Personally, while this is happening, I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, so I actually, if I were if I were you at this point, I actually think it's quite good if you just suicide at this point. Like, maybe it feels bad to you that you would like, you know, like give them gold or give them XP, but the XP is very low. Something else you can think about is that their heroes, like this guy is probably the +4. He won't be top for so long. So if you can find a way right now, like basically this play is over, in my opinion. And now if you watch it, I think you see it too, right? There's nothing much for you to gain. So if you could find a way to get to top lane as fast as possible, to own the guy that will be here alone, this guy, it will be super big for you. So I think like running away here and like using all these tangos is not that great for you. What do you think about that?
I think you're right. But also, sorry, I think this one I'm in position 4.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, then whatever.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry, my bad.
We can continue with this if you want, or do you want to skip to a +5 game?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Okay.
I think it's more about the mid game. That's
okay.
I'm not sure what to do.
Okay,
like, I feel we're strong, but
then I will. We won't like skip, but I will like go a bit faster in the early game. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So this camp is blocked. That's good. You have this camp open. This is great. What happened to the pool?
Yeah, I don't know why it disconnect.
I think the creep hit you, and then you're fogging on this tree. Let me see. What the? No, I actually don't know. Okay.
Yeah, it's just some
just
kind
Dota
of weird
2 things.
Stuff. I just gave up.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, you go here. You're hitting a lot. I see this for now. This is good. You're playing very aggressive. I would not have used that poison. I think... Let's see. So there's going to be one small thing. I'll try to like bring close to you. I think when you pressure them, I think all of what you're doing here is like super good. Like you're hitting them a lot. They're low HP. You see this guy's low. You keep hitting them. I think here, yeah, you will get poison on both, but I think you want to keep yourself in territory where you have mana for both spells always. So either if you have 100 mana, you need a lot of stick charges that like, let's say in 10 seconds, they give you a go. I think you should try to have like spells for this wave. I think right now with this poison, you will hit them both maybe only once or twice. So I would personally prefer if you just keep hitting them, right click, and you wait for the next wave and you see again what can happen. It's something small, but I think it will matter. I think the more you harass them like this, it's good. But like keeping them low is a very nice concept until you know for sure that you can get the kill. I'm gonna skip a bit. This looks fine. Lotus is available. Good. So what I could see here is, I think one thing you want to do, I'm gonna write it down also. So what I see a lot in these games, especially in Silence, is that people don't respect their level up enough. I think right now you should ping your XP to your axe. You guys should like flash kill any creep you can. Like any creep. Let's say you ping this guy, you just hit this creep down. Let's say this guy runs in. I would literally want you to heal bomb the creep, even if you get the CS, you get level 2 poison touch, and like you guys just go on him. Because what I see at this moment is that you're about to get level 3, and it's so strong that I don't want you to play this far back. I think you can play more like into them. Does that make sense? Okay. But I think so far your laning looks pretty good, so I'll keep speeding it up. Looks fine, you can't really die. I think also when you're stronger than them, which I would say you are, because you have Axe, and I think you're stronger than this guy, you should look to take over this area as the pos 4. This is usually the stronger side, because this is also where the pull camps are, right? Similarly, if you play pos 5 and you're stronger, you want to like control this area of the side, if you're the pos 5. So that's usually another good thing you can think about. If you're the stronger support, you want to own the side with the camps. Because basically what can happen here, if you keep harassing them and if you push the wave, it's very easy for you to then also like connect to the pull here. But so far, the lane stuff is good. So I think what you said about the laning is pretty true. Go for pull again. Let me see how you got that TP off. Gonna watch your player perspective a bit. Okay, so here you couldn't pull. Okay, some stuff is happening mid. You look top. Okay, I mean, I don't really mind that you TP, but I think the moment you look, you kind of know it won't work, because they have Disruptor anyway. Like, he could just glimpse you back to the lane, right? But okay, let's see. I think also as a support, you want to think about, like, who do you help in the early game? So it's generally going to be the guy you lane with. And then you want to start thinking, like, about your cores. Like, I think if I am you now, I mean, let's just see. Let's go back like 30 seconds. I think after I'm you, if I TP to this mid lane, I would think about the 6-minute rune and how I can help my cores. Because I think right now, sure, it's good if you leech XP, but I would start walking, like, I would play mid on this side, because at minute 6, I want to go here, stack these camps, and like look on the bottom rune. Because if I'm your Axe, or if I'm your Sand King, that's what's going to help me the most, right? Like having stacks for these heroes. And it won't only help them, it will help you too, because then later, like, you get to take mid, or you get to take offlane. So I think that's something very important with the heroes you play with. Okay, this is some of the early games so far. Tower will die, but whatever. Huskar versus Sand King, can't do too much. You get 1 stack, or I don't know if you got a stack, but ideally here also, I think instead of running mid, think about again, okay, like my 2 cores, what's the best thing I can do right now? Usually the way you should think about Dota, especially as a support, is that the best thing you can do is usually this. You want to pressure. So like this is like step 1, if you can, is pressure on the map. Okay, like maybe you go bottom with your Axe, you kill someone, or you play Disruptor, you go safe and you get a kill. But usually if you can pressure, the next best thing is to get XP or stack. XP, stack, push waves. And I think right now, the first thing doesn't apply, right? You can't really deal pressure. You're level 4 Dazzle, you're chilling. So like the moment while you're dead already, I would want you to think about, okay, what do I do next? Like, where do I go? Do you go to your Jugger? I don't think so. You won't do much there. You could go to your Axe, but realistically, you help them the most by stacking. So I think this should be like very big for you in like the early game to secure it for those 2 guys. Okay, this is fine. Because now it's like, it's very similar. You can't do too much. Like your Dazzle post 4, you're gonna like play on some TPs, maybe you break a smoke, but you don't have like any like crazy big plays. Like with this hero, at least in the early game. So what you could do, or the best things you can do, especially after you take this tower, is that you go to this camp and you pull it, because you can stack pull at like 50. Or you, again, you're here and here, you do the chuk, stack, go to rune. Here you do it, but you only got 1 camp. I think ideally this should be like triple stack. This could be triple stack. And then now your Axe or your Sand King could go and farm it. And then in between, you kind of do what you're doing. You're like, okay, you look mid, or you protect your Sand King where he's farming. Because that's another thing your hero wants to do, right? You want to protect people. But you want to protect them in like a nice environment, like a nice space. If your Sand King meets this Huskar, you're both gonna die if you help the Sand King. But if it's like deep, like here, then it's pretty nice for him. Does that make sense so far? Like, that's okay to follow? Or do you think it doesn't make so much sense?
It makes sense. The priority list, like first pressure and then stack and then help.
Yeah. So okay, you're getting close to your level 6. So it would be nice, I think, if you find a way to leech that. So you're gonna do that in mid. Okay. How much do you click on your allies? Because like right now, watching this replay, I don't know how close this guy is to like Blink Dagger, or same with the axe, which means you don't know it in the game either, right? Because I think in order for you to like know who you can play with, you need to like check the status of your allies. So I think, at least from watching this replay, I feel like this is something you could be doing more.
With item timing, right?
Yeah, just to like let's say, you know, it's like here, there doesn't seem to be too much happening. You're looking around, but you do like a quick, okay, click your Sanking, you're like, okay, he's 1200 from Blink. Okay, my axe is really fat, but he doesn't have Blink Dagger, which means like we can only make plays if like he runs in. We're gonna keep stacking, we're gonna keep farming because we want these Blink Daggers. So basically, you're still in this form, right? You're still in the get XP, push waves, stack, get cores ready. And when they have like their Blink Daggers available, or there's like a smoke timing because you get 6, or because they run like too close to your jug, you go into mode 1. You go into pressure because you can. Like everything you do in Dota, it comes with a purpose. You're not just randomly gonna smoke and like go here with Sanking brown boots, right? It doesn't make sense. Or Axe having these items. So basically you think about, okay, what's the best thing I can do? Usually as a core, as a support, that comes from you thinking about your support. So you, as a support, it comes from you thinking about your cores to speed them up. So you guys have a read that they're doing Roche. You go over here. Your spellcasting looks good. You have good positioning. I like that. Like you're not like going in too fast on all of the stuff. I like it. You guys get Roche. This is good. So now, okay, play is done. Now we can do 2 things again. You can look to push waves. And if there's anything happening, you go to stack. And if the rune timing is coming up, you go to the rune. So let's see what's happening. Sanking 700 go from Blink. Axe 500 go from Blink. So similar story. Nothing has changed, right? Push waves, get XP, help your cores. And the moment they hit their timing, you're ready. Like before this guy has Blink, before this guy has Blink, I want you to have a smoke and to have an observer ward. So that when you smoke and the smoke breaks, or you go up a high ground, you can place an observer and like make it really easy. Let's see again here. So this guy is farming here. Like for instance, this was like here you have like 2 options. You can either fall back and stack this, or the other way that you can help your axe is, okay, he has Aegis, he wants to play aggressive, I can play aggressive with him. So you have the option that you could play here with him, or you go here and you stack this. And you keep doing this until, okay, Blink is ready. Like here, for example, is the moment where you should think, okay, my axe is strong, my Sanking's getting Blink. So here you get Smoke Observer, and your perspective and your camera, it shifts a lot more like to them. Okay, like to your axe and your Sanking. Does that make sense? Like in terms of priority?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then now, let's see. Like being here at this moment, I think unless you have like a really big role to play to push this wave or to protect the core, I think this is like the first time where I think you're not in the right position. Like earlier, it's about stacking. It matters, but it's like not very game breaking. I think here you should be with your axe. Like realistically, when this Blink is flying, he should be smoked already with you. I mean, I'm talking like perfect scenario, but just to teach you for the future, okay? Pay attention. You want to think about your cores. How do you speed them up? And right before they're ready, like you're ready. You know, you make the game as nice as possible. So you have the observer, but you guys don't have a smoke. Like ideally, you guys like smoke with your axe. You can go here if you want. Like wherever you have a read, maybe they're attacking a tower, so you could kill them here. Or you want to take mid-tier 1. It's usually a very nice target with the first Blink and the enemy mid-tier 1 is up. You just kill any clown that's here, like this guy, get the kill, you hit a tower. Because what you want to do as Dazzle also, you want to be aggressive, right? And people, they can hit towers because you will just keep healing them, you keep dropping heal bomb, etc. Because now you guys are very strong, but the game, it can't really speed up, right? Someone of you 5 needs to press the smoke. And ideally, if we want you to gain more rank, we're going to need to have you be the one more often than not to make it happen in order to like gain rank. So it's at this point where you take the smoke, you bring your axe or your sanking, whoever you want with you, and you go aggressive. You tell them, you just ping here. I like using the chat wheel, you know, like this, like on my way, go here, you drop a ward, you jump someone, boom, you get a kill. Because this play, it's very slow. Like you guys go top and like you just run down the lane like this. It's not a very good play. Like a lot of bad things can happen. Because what we like touched on earlier, you guys were in mode 2, get XP, get ready, get blink. But the moment you get this blink, you swap to mode 1 hardcore, and it's pressure and it's full force. You know, it's no half-ass nothing. It's you have smoke, you have ward, and you go. Because you guys are way stronger. Like this guy has Aegis, everything. Like something should happen. I don't like this tower hitting. So that's one thing I see for now in this mid game. Your positioning is good in fights. I can see that for now. Yeah. Fine, you go to the right. You guys don't have Jugger, but it should be fine. I mean, either way, like, good things happened. I think even with the setup being, like, this is what I like to call lazy, okay? Like, it's not like we're strong, we're going here, we're surprising them. It's like, we walk down this lane, you guys have 1 minute to decide how to fight, but it's still good for you. But now just imagine, like, what happens if you guys do this strongly? Like, you walk here with a ward, boom, get 2 kills, bam, tower is down, you drop an observer ward, and suddenly you keep the ball rolling. Instead of you go here, you get some kills, but people die, which means your map resets, right? Like now you're here again. But the next thing I want to like put...
I think we got the key takeaway from this game. Okay. I think mainly from this fight, I think I already got a lot of like feedback for like the speeding up your ally and then watch out their timing, and also like smoking when your allies are ready.
Yeah. Then I have only one last comment about this one, then we can go to the next one. Is that after something happens, like just try to reassess. Like keep thinking whether you're in mode 1 with pressure or mode 2 with the do you need to push waves? Do you need to wait for a spell? Or do you need to wait for a new item? So I would say here, when you guys respawn, you can do the same thing, right? Like you're strong, you have Sanking Blink, you have Axe Blink, he has Blade Mail. Anyone you find, they die, your Jugger wants to farm. So basically you keep staying in the first mode, like where you push waves and you look for pressure with a smoke or a kill, until you feel like, okay, the game is harder, or maybe in the next fight you need Jugger, so you let him farm his item, and then you switch the modes between 1 and 2. And I think that's a really easy method to like think of how you want to play, to like give you a good guideline of, okay, I'm playing for my course, I'm playing back, I'm playing forward. Then which one do you think we should...
Maybe one addition. Maybe one additional question. Just like, for example, after that fight at the top, when we feel like we didn't contribute to our objective, what should we do next? Do we just smoke and try to also pick off someone mid and then try to get a kill and then push the tower?
So after...
Or what will you do?
Like after the fight, right? In this game, the top fight we watched.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch it. So after you guys like respawn. So did it happen already? Yeah, I guess it's here. Yeah, because you guys do this. So you're asking here basically like, what do you do now, right?
Yeah. Like we know we took a long time just to do something at top. Yeah. And it failed.
Yeah, this feels a bit awkward. So now basically what you do, something I want to teach you a lot is you want to just assess the map and give yourself info to make a good decision, right? So you're like, basically going here, it's very far away from all of you, right? Like you have to walk down this entire way. So that's why going here and like running down like you did earlier, it's not that good. So top lane, I don't really want you to think about too much. What would be really nice is if you guys find a nice attack on this tower to open it up, because it's just very good for your map and it's like very easy. Like people love being here and like getting picked off, and you guys have a good ward. So what I would want you to do right now, because you want to smoke only with purpose and a good map. So you pay attention to your cores. You see, okay, my Sand King is here. My axe is going bottom. And in your mind, you should find this as your best attack target. But obviously, it's a pop game. People will TP. So you see, okay, my axe is bottom. My Sand King is bottom. How do I help them to come here? So ideally, what you should do is that you go to them. Like you link like in between them, okay? Like either you can stack here at 17, or you see that your axe is, he's going like fucking manly. So you find a way to like connect to him on the map. So because in order for him to nicely go middle, you need to take their jungle control. So basically what you want to do, like after a play fails, try to put the map in a good position. You guys have good control of bottom. So you can now think about how do we use this bottom wave? Maybe you can help your Jug to just hit this tier 2 tower. He's Jugger, it's one of his main strengths, he can. Or if there's nothing great to do, go with your team and take an area. And once you have this, you can now think again, okay, so we're controlling the jungle, which makes it very easy to like attack mid or attack bottom. It gives you options. Basically, after something bad happens, just don't rush. Think of if you want to like fix the map state, or if you go with a core and then help them where you want to go. That's how I would think. So I think now with this smoke, I'm okay with it. I think it could be even better if this smoke comes from like while you're in the jungle, like here, and you go for like a backstab and you place the ward like, maybe instead of placing this ward here, you guys are smoked and you place it like here, and you just insta jump one of them. I think that would be the best, but this is already good. You're like, okay, we want to fight. I want to attack the mid tower. You smoke your team. So I'm pretty happy with this. You guys get some kills. And Jugger probably does a misplay. Maybe he lives. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's what you did, I think, was pretty good. It can be one step better, but it was already like in the right direction. So I like this. Then which game would you like to continue with? The Disruptor game or the Undying game?
Go with Disruptor, I think.
Okay, let's do it.
Position 5.
Okay. The Undying game is also 5, or is that a post 4 game?
I think it's a 4 game.
Okay. Yeah, then let's stick to the Disruptor for now. So I don't know why the download speed is so slow. If you have any questions about the last game, or maybe, I don't know, if something confused you, feel free, by the way, to like interrupt me in the middle. It's absolutely no problem.
Also, for example, if you're in some lead, right?
Yeah.
Let's say we get Roshan and we
Okay.
did get all the tier 2. How will you push the high ground also? I think I also lost a lot in high ground.
Okay, so high ground is something important for you. I think step 1 to help you with this is to not think about, first of all, you don't have to end the game or like go high ground super early. I'm gonna skip a bit ahead just to like maybe around the time in this game. I mean, like, let's say here, maybe it's a bad example, but let's say you guys are the ones with 8,000 gold lead, okay? And these towers are dead. Like, this tower is dead, this tower is dead, and this tower is dead. So you're asking, like, how do you go high ground, right? Yeah. In my opinion, don't just think about, like, oh, we need to go high ground, and then you run 5 people, like here. Going high ground and taking racks is usually, it's like a step-by-step process. It comes from, you can go 5-man high ground, but it comes from you having special heroes. Like maybe last game you had Dazzle and Jugger, right? You have Sustain. These heroes have an easy time to just go high ground because you drop healing ward, you keep popping Dazzle heal, and you stay full HP. So it's pretty good. But in this draft, you have Abaddon shield, and that's about it. So I wouldn't want you to just go straight high ground. What I want you to do in games where you have the enemy tier 2s are dead, it should mean you have map control. Like you own more space on the map, right? Like let's say this tower is dead, this tower is dead, this tower is dead. Let's say maybe this is your map control and your radiant. So you own like 70% of the map. Basically, the way I want you to think about how you go here, like into the high ground, is that you push these waves, like all the side lanes, you push them in, and eventually you choose a target. Like you want to kill someone. You either go for out farm or you kill them. And then you go high ground when heroes are strong enough, you've killed someone, or you have an Aegis. That can be like the first step. But we can also try to find it in a replay, and then I can try to explain it like better. Or do you think that helped already a little bit? Or like, what do you feel like is your biggest struggle with Highground? Is it just that you go at like the wrong timing and you throw? Or that you don't really understand what even the right timing is?
I think it's just the right timing. But even with ages and stuff like that, sometimes I feel maybe we should just farm a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Instead
Then
of
I
like
think,
trying to high ground.
yeah, that's something else that you should trust. You should trust your instinct. Like high ground you shouldn't go high ground unless you feel like it's really good, you know? And it also depends. Maybe you want to experiment a bit, you know? Like maybe in like the next 20 games, you're like, I want to try going high ground as early as possible. And it's not to like end the game, but it's more about like trying to understand and get smarter about the situation. You know, like you really try to push the limit. And if it's with like connected with like an experiment and something you want to try, it's a lot easier to learn from it and to like not be angry about it after, but more like, okay, we went high ground at minute 22, we weren't ready. And you're like, why did it go wrong? You're like, oh shit, you know, my Luna didn't have Manta style, he needs Manta, or he was close to BKB. If he had BKB, we could have done this. And like you start thinking about what it actually is that you need to go high ground. But my number one advice for not failing at going high ground is to just take your time. Dota will usually, things will come to you naturally when it's the right time. It will feel good, or it will present itself on the map. So do the small things first and let the big things like look good naturally. That's like if I had to put it in words, that's how I would put it. If you own the map, just fucking farm. Look at Team Falcons, or like, I don't know how many competitive games you watch, like tournament games. People don't go high ground that early. Just farm. If you're not sure, don't go high ground. Farm, get more items, kill them, slowly go, hit the tower, or get your next Aegis. And it's also, you're the +4 or +5 player. It doesn't have to be your call of when to go high ground. You can also ask your carry, yo, when do you want to go high ground? Or what do you need to go high ground? Maybe some carries won't respond to you, but I think some of them will. Maybe they say, oh, I need a Lotus Orb to go high ground because they have Bad Rider, or, you know, they have aggressive swap. He's like, oh, I can't go high ground. And it's very easy. Boom, it's done. You ask the question, your carry tells you, I don't want to go high ground. You're like, oh, okay, motherfuckers, we're going to kill them on the map. I'm going to place a ward here, you know, to see them if they're farming here, and then we're going to kill them. Or you go down bottom, you place like a ward here or here that you keep seeing them and you keep killing them. Your carry gets 5 slots, 6 slots, Aegis, boom. Now you go high ground. Instead of at 20 minutes, you know, nobody says anything. It's a pub game. Your Luna is like, oh, let's go high ground. Or like you're like, oh, let's go high ground. Let's go hit this tower. And then suddenly one swap happens, you lose 5 heroes and your game ends. So I would say patience and also asking questions is a very strong tool that you want to do. So you're actually +4 again in this game. Do you still want to go with it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's have a look. Again, would you like to skip over the lane a bit more? And go a bit more like after laning?
Yeah, we can go probably after laning. Okay,
let's do that. Okay, so you're laning with Axe again. Let me have a quick look at some of the setup. So if you're playing +4 and 5, one of the first big things you need to think about is minute 6. Minute 6, I nearly always want you to go to the rune. Or maybe you're not here directly when it spawns, like at 6, you're not here, but maybe like now at 550, you're like, you know, you're here already. Because another thing is too, I would say again, like think about your cores. You have Brood versus Nature's Prophet matchup. This is unplayable for this guy. It's like straight up GG. If the Brood runs at him with 1 spider or 5 spiders and you're there to cancel his TP, this guy is dead and he will lose his tower. So this would be a good lane to play to. Something else you can do. I mean, actually, so you Axe TP bottom. That's kind of interesting. Because the 2 things I would want you to think about again. First couple minutes, you play in the lane, you help your core. And then like minute 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, think more about like the bigger picture, which is usually active rune, minute 6, 8, 10. Wisdom Shrine, minute 7, and stacking. You have Axe, this hero loves stacks. I'm okay that you like take some experience,
Right
here.
now, I'm just taking experience.
Yeah,
I think
like,
that's definitely my focus right now.
Yeah, like this is fine because he left, but minute 7 and after, or like minute 8, start playing to the other lanes and play for stacks. So
yeah. I think that's what I do.
Yeah, so that's
we can
good.
Keep going.
Let's keep going. Gonna skip a bit. Guess you TP to base or something. Okay, TP out, you're chilling. You're guessing your brood is taking mid tower. Yeah.
I realized I cannot kill them, so I just got the brood.
Yeah.
I'm
you
like,
can.
nah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look sus there.
You can look, but it's a bit weird because also, I mean, this is kind of like the thing I want you to think about too, is like, who can you, because like, again, it's about mode 1 and 2, right? Pressure and farm. So you ask yourself, can I pressure? And then you think more, because you're correct. The only one you can pressure with is brood. So it means the only place you go to in order to not be in mode 2 is middle. You want to go to the brood and kill. But the thing is, if you think about it from their perspective, this nature shouldn't even really be mid. Because if he runs into the brood, he's dead. Which means if I'm you, you're either super aggressively running at him, or you're stacking. Those are like your 2 best plays. So you go mid, you get this kill. I'm okay with this. You even get a double. This is great. And now play is over. You can think about the next. Okay, maybe there's a way that eventually brood can go bottom. I'm not sure. Maybe you could ask him. Maybe you can smoke him. Because playing brood, I know that there's a way. But it's a pub, you know, maybe he will just stay mid forever. So there are 2 things you can do. I mean, here I think you're playing absolutely correct. You went mid, you got the rune, you do some stuff, you play with your brood. I like this gameplay a lot. This is good. So let's try to get you level 6 soon. I don't know how your brood died. It's not really up to you. That's fine. You stack, you TP bottom.
TP.
I think you might be a bit quick on the TPs. It happened in the Dazzle game also. I think it's like similar with like the high grounding and the team fighting. Like, be patient. It's totally okay before...
What would you do to be patient with the TP? Just look at the screen and then...
Just, yeah,
pause.
like, exactly. Like, I mean, sometimes people will yell in the game, right? They will say, TP, TP, and you just TP. It's fine. Like, you trust them. But more often than not, when something happens, just give yourself like 1 second before to look. Like, so here, like now you look, you're like, looks sus. Like, Decay is coming out, he's probably dead. Or if he lives, it's because of Abaddon and not really because of you. So, I don't know.
And you cannot fight, even if you TP.
Like, something else also to think about is what actually changes the game for you now is that you get your ulti. Because in the Dazzle game also, you got your ult a bit late. You should look to get it earlier.
Yeah.
It will come either from the stacking or just getting the XP. And then we have a similar story as before, right? So, okay, you're getting your ult. Let's see, can you go somewhere? I think there is a way where you can, like, try to bring the brood in, like, one of the jungles. I mean, I guess you guys just get a... No, you will not get a free kill. Warding one of the jungles here or here would be kind of nice. You have this one, which I think is okay. And now, the moment that you feel like you can't really kill much with the brood mid, you go back to stacking and thinking about your cores. Because again, you have Luna, you have Abaddon, these heroes, you have Luna and Axe, these heroes don't do much until they get their items, right? So if you had a mid like Ember or Storm or DK, then I would actually have wanted you to go mid and like smoke them to a side lane. Because they like that, and so does your hero, right? Like, you want to run at them and get them killed. But your mid is a farmer, your offlaner is a farmer, and your carry is a farmer. So the best thing you can do is that you help them farm faster. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
So, again, like, maybe it's boring.
Your heroes want to do.
Yeah, so, like, maybe it's boring to hear that, like, I have to stack. But the problem is stacking is so good. And if your teammates aren't good at, like, killing, then that's just how it is, you know? Like, sometimes you play Disruptor and you can't really play forward. And that doesn't mean it's a bad game for your hero. It means that you just have to understand your hero and your teammates. Because maybe you can do it from minute 0 to 15. But if you speed up their timing, suddenly you can fuck the enemies after minute 15 instead of minute 25, you know? So you just have to, like, wait and let them be ready. Because, like, here too, the other thing is that people underestimate, you can't really run at them, which means eventually they will come to you, which can also now give you a good fight, which is actually what happens. Like, you guys are just farming. You hit this tower. This is great. Your Abaddon is chilling bottom. Because there's no... Like, if you smoke yourself and anyone at them, nothing good will happen. They have Oracle. They have Venge Swap. You have no damage in your lineup. Like, if you glimpse anyone, what's happening? A level 2 beam? Or, like, you know, Brood. Or some Axe is running at them with... Exactly.
Or chop them.
And so you just farm and wait, and that's totally okay. Let that be something that you're okay with, okay? Because now you're just stacking, chilling. They run to you, and you're like, okay, 3 kills. We collect them. Great. And then let's check your perspective again. You're like, okay, my Axe is 900 from Blink, or like 700. My Brood is close to Orchid. And when those 2 items come out, or at least one of them, you guys are so strong. Luna will be the same story as the Jug in last game, right? They just farm. They want like Mask of Madness Manta. You can kind of ignore your carry. As long as you make space for him or protect him, he's happy. So let's keep looking at the mid game. Maybe a bit of a feed, but we won't talk too much about it. Here, it would be a similar story. So you buy the smoke, you have the observer. Now it's just important that you understand like what you're waiting for. I don't want you to just like turn your brain off and go run at them with a smoke. But instead, okay, my Brood has Orchid. So you either use him or you wait for your Axe Blink Dagger. And until then, you stay in mode 2. You chill, you farm. If they overplay, you can catch someone like this. You go for it. So Axe has his Blink coming. So this is go time. So the smoke is good. But I would want you, because you know you're going to smoke, right? Because you have the Axe Blink coming. Just as like a rule, hold your observer for the smoke. Not only because it will help you if you go up a high ground, but also when you smoke, you go deep, right? You're trying to find them. It will allow you to get a more aggressive ward out. Because this ward, you can place it any time, right? Like you can go here in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes and place a defensive ward. But the ward like here, 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 or here, probably you want out of a smoke. But so far, this game, by the way, in terms of mid-game movement, already looks way better than the Dazzle. You didn't like overplay. You got some stuff done. You're still going for an aggressive ward. You de-warding, that's good. I want you to like, if you perfect, love it. And now, so the play is over. Now you repeat, right? We go through the same motion. You assess. You're like, okay, what do I want to do? Your ulti is on cooldown, but maybe you don't need it. Axe is low cooldown, here's Blade Mail. You have Brute that's very strong. So what you can start thinking about now is like taking over this area because you have a ward here and here. So you guys could either push in top and hit this tower with your Brood, or you can think about, okay, where do I go with my cores to kill them? Okay, the only problem is that you end up a bit alone. So the 2 cores...
No man's land.
Yeah, so the 2 cores, who do you want to play with? I mean, I guess we kind of talked about it, but just to also...
Axe.
Exactly,
Definitely
so...
Axe.
Yeah, so you want to be with Axe and maybe Brood. But ideally, it's you and Axe, and you make plays happen. So I would advise you to do one of the 2 things. You either follow him, if you feel like you can't make him follow you, where you're like, yo, Axe, let's stay here, let's protect this ward, let's kill a guy top. If that doesn't happen, if you see this guy go somewhere, it's also okay for you to walk with him. Because if you want to do mode 1, which is pressure, which you can, it's with this bro over here, right? Or if you feel like, okay, I want to chill a bit, I want to help my Luna, then right now what you will do is you would go here and stack these camps for Luna. So that he can farm this, and then he can go back here, right? That's like one of the best things you can do.
I don't even get how why the person... Oh, they have ward. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they have like this on you. So ideally, I mean, it's you or the Abba. You guys go here. You make sure they don't see you. But either way, not the biggest deal. Because again, after the mid play, it happens. It's over. You assess the situation. Same story. 30 seconds later, you die. You respawn. So what? It's the same game, right? You guys are strong. If you want to make a play, I think you can. So now you think about, okay, this next play, how do we make it happen? Ideally, the way you guys take most team fights now is with Axe. It's very important that this guy is in the fight. So whatever you can do to help him is the best thing you can do when it comes to team fighting. So go with him, or smoke him up if you have to, or if they run to you, you play slow like this. But this fight actually doesn't look that easy because they have bench Ags. So let's see. I mean, that's a great fucking call. Okay. Looks good. They walk into you. They're absolute clowns. You guys get kills. Good. I would say usually also around this time, with like minute 17, 18, you want to start thinking about Roshan. I think when you're Disruptor, it's a bit hard because your hero doesn't contribute anything to Roche, right? Like nothing. Like if, let's say you were Undying in this game, you have Tombstone and ult ready. After you win the next fight, you could start thinking about Roche. But so you're Disruptor, and let's say same story. You win this fight. Now, where do you want to go next? Does anything change? Do you want to play with your Luna? Do you want to play with your Brood? Do you want to play with your Axe? Do you want to wait for something? What do you think?
I think it's just like my mode right now is just farm because I feel like we just finish a fight and then.
Yep.
I think we just try to farm our next item and then
nice.
try to.
Yep. I think that's absolutely correct. Usually after something happens, whether it went bad and you respawn or it's good, you want to farm and push waves. You farm and push waves, you get the map in a good position. Also, when people die, like they're keeping track of people's TPs is really important. Maybe you win a fight and 2 people show here, right? Like they TP and you see it because your creep wave is here. Boom, it's free Roche. Or it allows you to like freely walk into here. But absolutely what you said. And this is why it's important that you need to click around in your game on your teammates. Like right now, okay, my Luna is close to Manta. Then he's actually strong. You know, then he can play aggressive. My Brood is close to BKB. My Axe is getting close to Pipe. So right now, you can absolutely just farm, chill, push the map. You wait for these 3 item timings to come out. And now you go from mode 2 to 1. And you think about how to pressure. What's the best way you pressure? And usually in mid-game, you have 2 ways of pressuring. It's 1, you run at them with a smoke. Or 2, you just hit an objective. Roshan or tower, right? Like let's say you're so strong, you get all these items and you go here, you force Roche. It means that either you get it for free, or because you think you're stronger, they come to you. Either way for you, if you're stronger, that's a win-win, right? Because you get it for free, or you're stronger and they give you a team fight. Great. So I think right now, from also what you're saying, I feel like you know quite a bit. I think you're starting to understand the mid-game more. Or at least, I mean, you told me that you feel like you have some issues with it, but I think from what you're saying, I feel like you have a pretty decent understanding. So what do you think should happen next? Your Brood now has BKB. This guy is getting kind of close to his Pipe, and your Luna now has Manta.
Smoke them together when they get items, and then group them up. For example, bottom for objective, maybe Roche or maybe just like a mid hero.
Yep.
Whoever showing.
Yeah. So I think what matters now, I mean, you guys get these kills, whatever. We're just gonna skip through. You guys overplay a bit, but that's not really on you. I think that you guys attacked him here is fine. I think your spell usage, honestly, also is totally okay. I think maybe the glimpse on this guy is a bit Pepega, because he will just like spin, unless you're hoping that, you know, he doesn't pay attention. So I would, if I were you, I would just hold the glimpse. You know, maybe something cool happens like later. Other than that, your spell usage is pretty good. Some stuff happens. So if I were you, like 1930, like this area, you guys get this kill. It's always good to like keep the clock in mind as the post 4 and the post 5 player. Which would mean here for me, the absolute best play is that you guys as 3, you go gate right now and you kill Torm. That's what I would do. Like the one objective that matters up here is Tormentor. Well, or Roche. But in 10 seconds, Roche goes daytime, right? Which means after you take Torm, there's nothing top to gain anymore. Which is why when you said earlier, then like maybe you smoke and you go bottom, it's absolutely correct. Daytime, usually bottom area becomes more important because it's around the time, right, where people can kill Roche, like minute 20. So you want to end up going here. And now I'll ask you the same question as earlier. This play happens. Let's try to assess, once everybody is up, what you think would be the best thing to do. Let's just wait, because I think there's nothing too much happening. Derek will take the tower. It's fine. You don't force anything. You take the Wisdom Shrine. Okay. So basically here, everything is reset. What do you want to do now in like the next 1 minute? What do you think would be nice for you and your team?
Go top.
You want to go top? Because, yeah. So Torm is still up, yeah? Okay. How much do you ping or like talk to your team in the game? Is it a lot? Is it not at all?
Recently, very less. Recently, maybe I just ping.
Okay.
Recently, I just in the one-man zone mode.
Okay, you mode zone. That's fine. Then only just incorporate this, okay? Like incorporate something like this, like the attack or like on my way or like retreat. I think those three already, it helps so much. Like just, you need someone that like puts people a bit more together. Because yeah, you want to try to go Torm, get this done, then leave the top area and somehow end up going bottom. But the same story too. Let's keep looking at what your teammates have, right? Like again, Brood has BKB, he's strong. Axe has Pipe, Blade Mail, very strong. Luna is very strong. So means if you have a good map, you can force an objective or look for a smoke if the waves are pushed. So you look at your Axe. Cool. You get a kill. Should probably deward this, I think, before you smoke, but that's okay. You guys will probably get another kill. This is a very scrappy game. I don't know why these guys are both bottom. Like now, one of you just ping this, kill it. It kind of looks like that's what's happening. It should happen. You have Abaddon. Okay, it's crazy that Torm doesn't.
Just saw them all portaling. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's. I guess that's just pop things. Yeah, so that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so this happens. I mean, this time it's a little bit better because like you have Luna, Abaddon. This Axe is actually playing pretty okay. Okay, a bit of a crazy fight. I think your positioning looks pretty good though. You ward in the back, yeah. Losing some heroes. I'm trying to think how we can help you to help your team in these moments. Because, I mean...
They just do crazy stuff and I can not do anything to help.
Like, this Torm should definitely just die. But, I mean, you can't really make them stay. I mean, the three of you could just kill it. You have Pipe, you have Solar.
Yeah, I think maybe... I also pinged Torm.
Yeah.
That time.
Like, someone should say...
Yeah, I pinged it.
Yeah, Luna come Torm. I don't know, whatever. And sometimes it doesn't happen. Fine, you know, it's a pub game.
Yeah. We just go with it. Yeah,
so you do this.
Used to it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we can go back to this play here. I think you connecting to the Axe here was great. I don't like the smoke too much, personally. Because I feel like if you want to go to Torm, you can just walk there, right? Like, basically, you smoke because it gives you a play that you, without smoke, you wouldn't get. Because you can run through vision, you can surprise them, or because you're faster. I think in this case, it doesn't really achieve that. Also because you don't have the two guys that deal a lot of damage with you. So I think the smoke would only make sense if you like go to them, in a way. So ideally, I think you guys just go here. You do this play without smoke. Then you guys go through the gate without killing Torm. Because your team doesn't want to. And then like maybe here you have the smoke. Or maybe you guys are still smoked, right? Or you start the smoke here and like now you go around or you go here. Because basically it would just be nice if you guys start the fight with like a deep ward. You place a ward in the fight, which helps, but realistically this ward didn't really do much. Because your team already sees everything here. But I mean, this is just something small. I think sadly this is pub gameplay. And sometimes not the best fights will happen. I think that's kind of about it. I think what I liked about what you did was your spell usage. I think you running back in was kind of crazy, but it looks like you do live, so that's good.
Lucky me.
So I mean, so now we can think like same story. You try to like go back to the okay, are we strong enough? Do we need something? Because the fights look a little weird. I don't know. Like maybe this Oracle and like Venge.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They're all unkillable. Like Oracle is can make someone unkillable.
Yeah.
And the Juggernaut ult also unkillable, and then Venge ult is also unkillable.
Because then, like, it's basically up to you guys to decide what you want to do. Like, do you want to, like, try to 5-man a move and get a kill? Or can you force Roche? Like, if I were you guys, so you have Bloodthorn, which is nice. Like, basically, you guys are really good at killing one guy quickly. But you can only kill one guy quickly if they're not together. So ideally, like, I think you want to try to split the map a bit. And in that case, if you want to split the map, it means you want, like, some wards on the outside, like here. That's where this ward can maybe come in. I mean, they will de-ward it fine. And if you split them up eventually, you can either get a kill or you guys can get Roche because they're not together and because you have Bloodthorn. But I think this is, again, where it's kind of good if you ask a question to your cores what they want to do. Like, I think you shouldn't always think that it's your job to know everything. Oh, when do we smoke? How do we smoke? How do we fight? You know, like, there's other people in your team that also need to help with this shit. So, okay, you guys push bottom. I mean, the one thing I like is that your Axe is kind of, he's a maniac, but like in a good way. Like this guy is looking for shit all the time. So you should be with him. I think here you should be with him earlier. Like just drop your Q, drop your E and like leave and go already. Like keep looking at this guy because this is good. You get one, this guy gets ultied. Comes back, good spell usage. Luna should be fine. Nice. Yeah, you guys take over an area. I mean, it's Jugger, he will not die. Fine. Okay, so now the story is, I think here you can maybe help your team. Like after a play is done, to help them what the next thing is. You guys can go and hit this. I think it's fine. But you could also tell your team, let's go Roche. Or while they go hit this, you walk in the jungle, put in these two sentries observers, and like start preparing the area a bit. Like a bit more. Because taking this tower, it's good. But it's not like incredible. So keep looking for more. I think again, this Axe is actually doing really nice stuff. He's playing quite well for his MMR, I think. And you guys should look to follow him. Because hitting this, Luna can do it. Luna is in no threat of dying to these heroes, right? I mean, he has to, like, his PC has to crash to die to these heroes because they have no stun. So you just go aggressively, take over more area, look for the observer, whatever. This guy good, you poke. You couldn't catch, it's fine, but you use this time, ward the area, this is good. So tower is dying. Okay, I mean, this is like the biggest thing I see in these mid-games. It just ends up that there's some random fucking team fight at some stupid tower. For no reason. It happened like 3 or 4 times now. So this is something that it will not work every game. But if what I tell you now, or what we're looking at, if you can make your team not do this in 1 out of 10 games, this alone will help you increase your MMR. Because these fights are crazy. They're just really bad. So let's see what we can do. I think after a fight, like sometimes pushing these tower is just, people feel like it's good, but it doesn't really change anything. Like in 30 seconds they respawn. I would just like, either you guys just back off, you farm the entire map, or the best thing you can do, you play with your Axe, ward up the area, and don't hit this fucking tower. Basically, any time in this game where they ran into you, you beat them, right? They ran at your mid tower, you killed them. They ran at you somewhere else, you killed them. This time it's reversed. You run at them, they're gonna kill you because it's so easy for them to set up this fight. So if I'm you, I will tell my team, guys, stop hitting this tower, or like place a ward here, and tell them, guys, go Roche. Just go Roche. And like ping this guy, like when people are dead, you know, alt ping, respawns in 5 seconds, respawns in 10 seconds, that people just back off. I think it will work maybe 10%, maybe 20. And that's not 100, but it's still better than having this fight happen. Because once this fight starts, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You're just a Disruptor. You're a Disruptor with 4 staff. Like, your biggest impact is going to be maybe forcing your Luna or someone to live, you know? But then you guys will still lose the fight and they get Roche. And sadly, this is sometimes the reality of pub games. It's like not always in your strength. I mean, I think you get what I'm talking about, right? I don't need to like say it again.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So just try this.
Because I think like at the moment, even I think, oh, we just killed them all top. We're stronger, and then I thought we would be able to do that. I guess that's why we all got baited into this situation.
Because the thing is, like, what people need to think about, including you, is like, why did you win the last fight? I mean, you win that fight
have
because
like ultis and
yeah, like they're not together. You're using Luna ulti, you're using pipe, you're using your ulti also.
Yeah.
Like basically, every situation like changes, and whatever you do in Dota, you use it for something else. So you kill them, which now allows you to like gain more map. So you do it, place wards, and now you like assess again. Luna has Ags coming. Like, if I was, let's say you're the Luna and I'm coaching you as a carry player, I would flame you right now that like you just win a fight, you finish your Aghanims, and now you allow yourself to take a team fight without Luna Ags. You're spending 4,000 gold to make it better, and now this guy is allowing you guys to take a fight with this item, with this spell on cooldown. Makes no sense, right? Same with this. Like, you buy pipe to win a team fight, but then you fight like right before it's ready. So it's just these small things. It's like, guys, we don't have Luna ulti. Go back. Guys, this is not good. Like, because what do they want? They don't have any stun. They have no, like, their team fight relies on you guys going on them or being out of position. Because their best jump is swap. They have no stun. So basically, you guys could jerk them around on the entire map as long as you want. And if you guys don't run at their objectives, they have no playmake. That's why, you know, thinking about these small things to then make a good choice is very nice. I'm going to skip this game so we can go through the Undying one. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Even for this game.
Then let's check this one out.
Like, a lot of the times in mid-game, I just feel like we have an advantage, like a 4 or 5k advantage, and then we just lose it all out.
It's true. It happened in both these games. And the thing is too, it's like not to look for these things where it's like, okay, in every game where you have an advantage, you will win it every time. It's not going to work. Or it's like, oh, my team is going to hit the tower, I'm going to make them stop every time. It doesn't work because you're playing with 4 other humans that want to do their own thing. But anything you can do to influence it by just a small margin sometimes is great. And then sometimes you can like be very strong about it. You know, like the more you learn, the more you do it. You can even open your mic and tell them, guys, what the fuck, go back. This is bad. And like if you find a way to like say it more strongly or however, you'll see that it will help. It's like one of the best advice I can give you. Because in some of those fights, you can be the best support player in the world. The moment that fight at their tier 2 breaks out, you're going to lose a team fight. Doesn't matter if you have 20k MMR or 1k.
Yeah.
So here you're playing Undying. Let's have a look. So you're playing Undying Venge versus Drow and Pudge or Prophet, I guess.
Definitely a hero that wins lanes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Just win lane.
Okay, so let's have a look.
And then snowball.
I mean, I'm down to skip the lane a bit unless there's a lot of weird stuff happening.
Sure.
So there's one thing that I saw in 2 of your lanes. I think you buy a Ring of Basilius too early. It's nice regen, and it might feel good. But unless you both spam a lot, I don't think it's an item you should buy, because early on what you want in lanes is stats. So I would prefer, because you have this and you upgrade it, I would honestly prefer if like you got early boots or you upgraded this, or against Drow and Nature's Prophet, I would buy like a Ring of Protection or something. Like give yourself more HP or even a Gauntlet. I truly think it's better. Like upgrading this, it ends up being like 1.25 regen. Like you're basically spending over 200 gold to like help yourself with 0.5 regen, and you help him with 1 regen. And he's with 1 mana, but he's already full anyway. This is something small, but I saw it in the Dazzle game too. So try to think about it a bit when you find yourself queue up this item. It's like, okay, he said this is not good, let's try something else. Just gonna do some turbo speed. Looks pretty good. You guys are clapping. Yeah, can go back to base. Oops. Okay. So let's see. we can start thinking any game, minute 5, no matter what hero you are, like we said before, make a strong choice whether you want to stay in the lane or if you're gonna like go to the 6-minute rune. You have Sniper versus SF mid, which is a pretty good matchup for Sniper, which means you could actually look to go mid also. Especially because your Venge has pretty nice lane control. So if I were you, I don't know if a Blood Grenade was able for you to buy, or even a smoke. I guess you bought a TP. Okay. I'm okay with this. So for now, you walk out. It's fine. Yeah. Looks good. Okay, looks good. Stack double. Might have missed one, but I think that looks good. This camp open? No? Okay, I think so far so good. I think you guys could have gone, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, let's check the lead up to this. I like that you're top, to be honest, like in this. I think like you bounce to mid for the rune, plays over, side lane. Play side lane until there's like a stack or rune, and you can look at mid and bounce out again. So, okay, so you here, yeah, I think this we watched. So here I think this guy could have died. So some stuff is happening mid. Let's check your perspective. And so you're close to killing him, you're pressuring, you force this guy out of the map, you look mid. I don't really mind that you TP. I think maybe again, give yourself like +1 bonus second to think about it. Sure, he dies. Happens. Should pull the wave, yeah. This is still good. Should still be fine. Oh. They TP'd lots of heroes. I think it's okay. Can think about getting your level 6, because I think it's strong. Okay, that was a bit too much. Now it's getting out of control. So let's check this out. So get some kills. Okay, so Lycan is bottom, which means this hero also, you cannot interact with him as Undying, sadly. So bottom is kind of a no-go for you. Which means the lanes you want to play is like mid and top. So let's see. You're going top because your Venge is dead. You want some XP. Yeah, I think here you should just chill because you don't see... You see only these two guys on the map. You don't know where they are. And they have profit, so you just overplay a bit. Right away, you get your 6. Okay, you Venge made a cool play. That's good. Okay, minute 10 timing when you play support also, very important. Because nowadays in Dota, it's a lot harder to take towers, which means you should look to play with siege creeps. So if I'm you right now, I would try to take a fight around the mid lane with your sniper. Because this guy is really strong. Like if they have to fight into Shrapnel in Tombstone, they're pretty fucking sad. Okay, so they Lycan form. You guys will live. So let's see, where does your Venge go? I honestly think that your Venge right now would not mind if you smoked him. Like if you guys go with a smoke like here, and you start on literally anyone, I think it's a good play. Well, actually, you could do it on mid, and anyone will die. Or you guys can smoke top, I think, and anyone will die. It can be you and Ringmaster, or it can be you and the Venge. Because what Sniper ideally wants to do, he can hit this tower, because he outranges it. But if he's alone, he can't really do it. So you should think about who you want to help. Again, Ursa, usually the carries you don't really play with. Unless it's really easy for you to kill the offlane. Exactly, like the way you help them most is by giving them space. So now it's kind of like about you thinking, how do you help either you Venge the most by attacking top, or you Sniper the most by how you attack mid. And if you feel like those plays don't exist, we go back to, we just stack and farm up. When you guys go top, you get some kills. It's okay. I do think that this play should happen with a smoke. Because realistically, this is not you guys making the play. This is them being stupid and Prophet like TPing into your tower, right? Like ideally here, after they waste Lycan form, I think this is where you guys smoke. And you make a play happen. You either go here, or you go top and kill this Drow. I mean, you could even kill the Lycan because he has no form. It's a great kill too. But I think here it's
mainly
the fact
because
that...
me and Ring are strong, right?
Oh yeah, like if
so
you're strong, you want shit to happen, right? Like we talked about before. You're weak, it means you speed up the process for you to get fast, for you to get strong. So you stack, blah, 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 push waves. But now you have like your levels, you're like Giga, you're like by far the strongest like support in this game. You're stronger than Drow Ranger, even though you're level 6. So wherever you go, it's like a fuck you to them. So you want to like put yourself in a position where it hurts them, which is mid. If your sniper hits this tower, again, it's a similar story like the Roche. He will either hit it and get the tower for free, which is a win for you, or he forces them to come here, but this is also a win for you, because now they're fighting into shrapnel and your spells. So this is like why you really want to, you have your spells ready, boom, I'm looking for the target to attack, bam. And it's not with Ursa, because he's a piece of shit, it's with your other bros. Let's see you guys go top. Either way, it turns out good, so we're happy. We get to use our spells, we get some kills, even Ursa is here. Okay, now we respawn. What has changed? My sniper has Dragonlance. He's pretty happy. You guys look on middle, which is good. Close miss. Play is over. Fine. Should be fine. You can sprout out. They chase. Looks like Wench is dying. Lycan will probably kill you. Even though it's very messy, the fight still ends up like pretty okay for you guys. I guess he dies. Kind of a crazy game. But overall, like this play is totally fine. Because what happens when you respawn is that you should think, okay, my team took top tier 1. So naturally, where do you want to go? Your play with Sniper still exists, right? Like where you guys go together and you make this play. So if he doesn't miss, whatever he does, stuff happens, you walk back. I think the only thing I see for you is that I think you just don't need to really walk back in. I mean, maybe you didn't know that this guy's coming, but that's about it.
Yeah,
I would say also, I think Pavis would be quite nice for you instead of Force. Just
I think
because...
maybe,
yeah,
also itemization. Like sometimes I'm not quite sure which one is.
Because let's think about it like this. It is really good if you can be in the front for your team, right? Because you don't really have a guy at front lines. And that's what Undying likes to do. So Pavis is really, really nice, especially against their heroes. Lycan, physical. Drow, physical. Prophet, low damage hero. And Pavis is like not just good for the effect, but like it's also the build-up, right? Like you get the Ring of Protection, like in the lane, that's something you could have bought, right? Against the Prophet and the Drow instead of the Basilius. You get the Fluffy Head. 120 health on this hero is massive also. And you like mana. So like this item is quite a bit better than Force. Force is good when you play backline heroes and you want to help the guys in front of you, like the cores in front of you. But in this game, you're the front guy, so you don't really want to build Force. Like, it helps you live, but then sure, do you force yourself out and suddenly your sniper's like, uh-oh, what the fuck? So you want to build items that allow you to keep being in the front, or if they ignore you, it helps your team. And Pavis actually does both. But I can help you a bit with the itemization also. I will write you like a small list after. Okay, so same story as every time. Your carry has Fury, he's happy. You guys are down 3k gold, who the fuck cares? If I'm you right now, what I would think about is, okay, Lycan form is down, it means we're strong. Basically, what you guys need to respect, this guy is the strongest hero in this game. He is Overlord, he is ult. Like, you guys don't deal with his hero well until Ursa has items. So if you find a way nicely still to go hit this tower, you take it. If not, you just farm. So what you do here, where you pink this, is great. Because stacks are good, but stacks also only matter if someone's gonna fucking take them, right? So honestly, if I'm you, if your sniper isn't going to hit this right now, you either make him hit this, or if he doesn't come, you could even just drop your tombstone on this. You know, I wouldn't mind. But you guys are going for a mid play, so I think this is fine. I guess you tombed a bit too early, so whatever. He farms this. It's good. You take XP rune. So the main things that I would think about here is what do you want to do next? I think you've kind of hit the time where let's not run at them, right? So you hitting this is great. Because like this Lycan is giga strong. Your Ursa has Fury. He wants his next item. Your Venge is a creep until he has Ags. So now you farm and you think about, okay, how do I help my team to do it? And what's the next objective? Ursa loves Roshan. Your hero loves Roshan. So I will just farm and wait until minute 15 hits. And you set up a fight around Rosh area. So that's like one of the best things you can do right now. Let's see how the game continues. I mean, your team smokes. I don't really like that. You not being in the smoke is actually good for you because you don't contribute much. Okay, we're fighting into a dire team. That's a big problem. Just looks like you and your team, you guys ganked yourselves again.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
How the fuck do we stop these idiots from doing this? So it's like a similar story where you could say, guys, at nighttime, let's kill Roche. You ping your tombstone, you ping this. Like basically what I would do is I will tell my Ursa, yo, Ursa, come play top. You and I, we kill Roche. I mean, something you could do, it's a very cool play. You just take a smoke and you smoke your Ursa into the pit because you and him can kill it. And I mean, again, I think it's not fair, but just try to want to do more than other people in terms of tell your team, guys, don't fight them. Like, again, it's not fair to you because it's not really your job, but like, what? I don't understand this play by your team. Like, it needs to happen really nicely for it to work. Like, this Lycan is so fucking strong. This guy is super strong. Like, even if you're here from the start, you guys don't win this fight. This Lycan will, like, fucking eat all of you alive. So, the more you can understand and think forward for what you want to do and what you want your team to do, like, try to help them, like, be on a good track instead of this one. And sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work. And then I can just keep preaching the same thing. You respawn, and you can assess what you want to do. You guys can still sneak Roche at any time. Or take a fight together where they walk too much into you. Because right now, you guys are weak. Like, this guy isn't that strong. Your Ursa needs Blink. I think your Force Staff is not great. Maybe if you guys have like a double... Let's say you guys have double Pavis right now, right? Like, he has it, and you have it also. I think fights could be a lot easier because suddenly when this guy runs in, you or whoever he goes on, you live for a lot longer. Suddenly it could allow you to take better fights. So the itemization is definitely an important part to think about. Okay, this is pretty good. You guys go for a smoke, you get one kill. So even though you guys only kill the Pudge, it's like similar as earlier. You get a kill. It allows you to like take over more area. This guy's here. I mean, what I see, I don't like that you TP'd mid here. I think it's on you. Here, it's actually on you that you tell your team to just go Roche. This kill is more than enough that you do this. You ping Roche and you just drop this spell and you press the spell and you just hit it. If any hero comes with you, you guys will kill Roche. Or you get a team fight that's 4v5. Especially also because this guy is showing here. What do you think about that?
Okay. I think you're right. Like, we should... Like, sometimes also... Like, there's a sense of urgency is lacking, I feel. In my play.
Yeah.
Like the smoke on... like the tower push on top for the... What's it called? Disruptor or what's it called? No, for Dazzle. The Dazzle game.
Yeah, the Dazzle game.
Yeah, like the urgency. Once we complete a play, we don't think what's the next step.
And by the way, this is very normal. So like...
Because what I'm thinking is just, oh, the mid lane is so clear and there's like farm.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, that's why I think it's nice.
I didn't think about
yeah, like what helps a lot is if you have like small things in mind of like what might be important, right? Like let's say I'm playing Undying, so Roshan goes up in value, or like towers go up in value. So it will naturally make you think more about this than like, oh, there's a creep wave here. Or in the other games, you think about, okay, the mode 1, mode 2, right, with the pressure and the farm. Okay, I have helped my axe so much. Like I have stacked 7 camps for him. He's farmed it. He's about to have his blink. Boom, like we're gonna smoke. You know, like this is what I've been working for. You know, and I think it makes it so much easier for you to then like make that choice. To like, okay, yo, we're strong. Like I've been waiting for this moment. I've been patient. Now let's make this shit happen. Or like, here, you guys smoke. It's nighttime. You know you have Ursa. He loves Roche. You're like, you go into this game. You know your hero. You're like, oh, I love Undying. I have Tombstone. You get 1 punch kill. Bam. Immediately you go Roche. And like you give it like this, like you call it urgency. And it's great. It's the perfect word for it. When you're strong, when you can make things happen, give them the power like that it deserves. This already will help you like so much. That this Lycan is so fucking strong. Oh my god. Holy fuck. He has AC. He has AC. He has Shadow Fiend aura. Or like you guys just die in 1 hit. So the one thing I can tell you that if you play games and you're really far behind, try to find a way to turn the game into like a shit show. In terms of like pushing waves is what you want to do. Basically, when they're far ahead, try to make it so that they have a hard time running as 5. Like make it chaotic. Like what he's doing is good. Like push down lanes, split them up, and try to find them when they're not together. Like here, actually, this could maybe work because you guys see some people top. Yeah, so this is actually good. And the moment you guys succeed with this, like back the fuck out. Like just fucking run. I see. It's probably gonna turn into bullshit. Oh, let's see. Oh, maybe not. This is actually turned into a surprisingly good play. Like, I like this. Because when basically the worst thing you can do when you're far behind is to just force yourself into the enemies for no reason. Like, if they go hit Roche right now and they're set up, I don't want you to go fight them. Just farm, you know? Like, again, if something doesn't look clear, if something doesn't feel good, wait and set it up for the moment that it does feel good. And usually this comes from pushing some lanes, they give you some info, you find a good play, or you get the next item, which allows you to do a new thing, and then you do it. Because like here, you're just pushing some waves, like this guy shows top, and now this gives you this play. It's super easy. This is not a crazy play, right? This is just simple. Happens in the moment. Because Dota itself, it shouldn't be that complex. So if it feels weird, or if it does feel too hard, like take a breather and think about it for a moment. Because this fight actually super nice. What's your next item? You bought Shard. I don't know how much I like the Shard in this game, to be honest. Because I think they will run at you. And even if you save the guy, I feel like the tomb just dies so fucking fast. But it's hard for you to itemize because he's also going Nullifier. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. I think itemizing at this point for your hero is not easy at all. Bye-bye. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of this game anyway, because basically if you fall too far behind, try to make it chaotic, push waves. But the most important part anyway is like that when you get into the games and it has this state where it's like even or you're ahead, that we find a way that you increase this lead and that you take the good fight. And that when you're strong, you take the correct play. So like looking at when you're down 10k gold, like honestly, who cares? So of all the things we talked about, is any of that stuff confusing still, or like you're not sure, or you still have some questions about it?
Can you talk about mode 1 is pressure, mode 2 is like try to farm or support, or like pull camps?
Yeah, like so like mode 1, it also it kind of just depends even on the game, but I would say mode 1, it's like it's active gameplay. It's pressure. It's like you looking to like punch the enemy with a timing or hitting Roche or whatever. And mode 2 is basically when you cannot do mode 1, and it can be push waves because ultis are on cooldown, right? Because if your ultis are on cooldown, you probably can't pressure. which means you push waves, get XP, get info, or get next item, or get map state, or wait for smoke plus observer. And basically you do those things. Whenever you're in mode 2, you do those things to eventually read mode 1 again, that you're strong enough to pressure. Like for instance, when you were down 10k gold just now, you guys were chilling, doing stuff, but the moment you see that, oh, yo, there's one guy not here, you go mode 1. You know, it can be info that allows you to pressure in the moment. Because you're like, yo, they're split, we can kill them. Or like, yo, they have no TPs, we can take Roche. So it's just important that you like keep thinking about these two modes. And like what I could see in the early game that you lacked a bit, I think was the right moment of when to go where and to find like the moment to stack. And I think it also comes like from understanding what you want to do. In this game, I think you did it okay in the lane, like you were helping your bench a lot. But in the other games, your cores would have been available and stronger even earlier in the game if you had gotten like a couple more stacks out for them. Because then like you're kind of cheating the system, like the timing of the game. Like you would have to play passive for like 15 minutes, but maybe you stack like once or twice more for your axe. Suddenly he has a blink at like minute 12. And that makes like a huge fucking difference in these type of games. But these were all POS4 games. So will you want to play POS4 in most of your games, or will you also stick to POS5?
Oh, I'll give you +5 in the future.
No problem. I mean, to be fair, they're not the same, but they are quite similar. Like most of the things we talked about in this game, they're not really that role specific. Like, if you can pressure, you pressure. It doesn't matter if you're core or support. So, and the same with like the mid game. If you're about to take a shit team fight, it's a shit team fight for everyone, not just for your role. But basically, so what I will do now is that the stuff we talked about, I will try to summarize it nicely, like in text for you, that you can look at it. But I would advise you to only try and do like 2 things out of the ones you look at it every now and then at the list, but just try to incorporate like 2 things into your next pubs. I would say one of the most important ones is this one, the mode 1 and 2, like understanding what you want to do and just like try to, like gain like get a bit more familiar with it, that it becomes natural. And the second thing that I feel like would be nice for you to do is probably the urgency that you talked about, because I think also with how you said it, I feel like you understand it nicely. So like the urgency and helping your team to not take the bad fights if you know that they are bad, and like rather set up the next play and keep reassessing. I think those would be the best things that will help you like a lot already in the next games.
Okay.
And then you just play some pubs, and you just keep telling me how it's going. And when you feel like you're ready for the next session or you want something new, then we just do the next one.
Okay, sure.
Okay, then do you have any closing questions?
What will you do? What would like position 5 be specifically different for compared to position 4? Maybe I feel it's just supporting, and if you can ward, then you ward. Then if you can stack, then you stack and control rune.
So I think for POS4, like POS4, you're a little more open. I think POS5 is a lot about like protecting your carry. I mean, it's like similar in the early game, right? Like you lane, and it's only about the guy you lane with, the core you lane with. But at POS5, it's a bit more of a mini game of the camps. In most lanes, you want to block enemy hard camp and you want to unblock your own easy camp. You probably know this, but it's very important. Something else is understanding who you want to pressure as the POS5. Why the fuck can't I? Like in terms of which side you lane on. So usually, again, if you're stronger, I want you to play here. I talked about it earlier, right? Like if doesn't matter if you're the 4 or the 5, you own this side of the lane if you're stronger. Maybe you won't know in all the games you play if you're stronger or not, but it will come. The more games you play, the more you'll understand. So this is very important. Warding the gate is very important if you play POS5, especially if you have like a carry that can easily die, or if they have like Ench or heroes that love to go gate. That's very important. And honestly, I think the rest is not that different. You go mid for runes, and for mid plays if you can. If the play is over, you go back to support your core. And you place wards for your team that they kind of need. And honestly, I think the rest, like the more specific stuff, we can then talk about in one of the next sessions, maybe, just so that it doesn't confuse you.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, sounds good. Then I will write you a list, and after the next pubs you play, like if you have any questions, like just write me like through text. You know, I will answer them. Or maybe the last thing, the next games you play, send me a screenshot of your item builds, because I think your first items in these games were not good. So like just play your next games and like minute 15, like do this. Like just send me a screenshot of like this item build. And I will tell you, okay, in this game, actually, you should have bought drums or Pavis or Blink to get like this first item also in check for you. Okay, then sounds good. So if you don't have anything else, I'll write you the list, and then hopefully your pubs will start going better and better. Sound good?
Thank you, man. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, then enjoy it and tell me how it's going.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all for watching. Hope you... I don't know why I put the thing away. Thank you all for watching. It was actually longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were at like 1 hour, but we went like 1 hour 30. But yeah, enjoy.